I haven't done any videos because, as you can see, I'm going through a severe health impairment right now that has caused a lot of swelling to my face. But I had to just call 911 because there is a team across the street My vision is also really impaired right now, you guys, but there is a team across the street who is responsible for managing a circus gorilla and an animal, and they have gone to visit my downstairs neighbors. So we're waiting for emergency responders right now because those types of animals are not allowed in metropolitan or suburban areas. You know, those are, you have to have the appropriate land for that. But I got teams with guns going up trees right now. And they shined their scope up here at me. I guess that was supposed to be threatening me that they would kill me because I'm complaining that they brought circus animals into a backyard. This is so crazy. And this was just a day after my downstairs neighbors made up a rumor about me having a gun and firing it, because there have been people at night who illegally fire weapons near our neighborhood. But it certainly wasn't me. I don't own anything, you know? They're, I think they're getting them. What are you guys even doing? I'm so confused by all this weirdness. Wow. Like, who the hell wants to deal with this? Like, ever. Ever. Shh, quiet. Wow. What a trip, you guys. I'm not sure how this is gonna end. but quiet, quiet. We don't want Sally to become a target. Goodness gracious. I bet none of you have this story to tell, you know what I'm saying? Looks like they might be heading out. I don't know. Just amazing. Some of the stuff I've seen go down in this neighborhood is amazing. And probably the funniest thing is that the downstairs neighbors have been spreading a rumor that I own fire weapons, which I do not. Because we all hear gunfire at night. Because there are people who blast up illegal fireworks and gunfire and stuff throughout summer. Starts before the 4th of July, before Memorial Day, and goes all summer long. But now we actually have a team of people. I can't believe they actually scoped their rifle on me. They actually scoped their rifles on me, you guys. I don't think that's what it was supposed to be for, right? What is he doing? And this is really after me being bedridden for about 3 days because of having a deep plunge into anemia over ever since we got the COVID injections. I've been having really heavy flow periods, but more recently it was, what are they doing even? I don't know what to say about this. It's one of the strangest things I've ever seen happen in my neighborhood. I mean, in regards to illegal animals, the most I've seen is like pigs, the potbelly pigs. But even those are dedicated to more of like the farmland, ranchland towns of like San Juan Capistrano. Something's a little further south. Come here. Come here. Come here. You don't want to cause chaos for this situation, sweetie. All right. We'll see if what happens here, how it plays through. What an incredibly dumb decision to make, though. Why was it so important to invite this woman to their home with 2 circus animals? I thought they might be moving because I don't know if I'm getting a knock at the door. They broke into my house, you guys. Hi, you need to leave. You need to leave. You're not welcome in my house. You need to leave. Exit the building. You need to leave. Close my front door. How did they evade the alarm? They just broke into my house. Get your team out of my house. Close the door. What is... And my walking is terrible right now, you guys. Get out of my house. I did not invite you into my house. Holy shit, you guys. Could you imagine that's how your really goes down? By circus fucking performers? I can't even. I know my... How did they lock it? How did they enter and then relock it from the outside? I'm very confused about what is happening right now. Oh. I can't tell if I'm just like shaking with tremors or if there's an earthquake going on. See if the police are here yet. Nope, nope, nope. You're gonna tie me up and trip me. I don't know what the deal is. But they got people in the trees. Oof. They were aiming that scope at me first. They best not be breaking my door open again. Talk about like the craziest Sunday ever. Oh, they're bringing in a helicopter, you guys. I gotta find something a little steadier for the camera right now with less obstructions of view. I don't even know what to say about this. Like, I've never seen anything like this before. Amazing. Just wow. I don't even know what to say. I've never known anybody get a personal visit from circus animals before. And I do apologize for the lack of content over the last few weeks, or just the last week mostly, because this bout of, I think it's called anemia, really knocked me out. And seems like everybody wants to take advantage of it. The locale universe included me in a lot of its deep fake coverage on YouTube that you can't get out of. Like, you get locked up in it and you can't get out of it. So that you can just watch some of your other stuff, or, build your own content. And when it was too hard for me to focus on that, I would try and just get enough rest and drink enough water. I think they might have illegally entered my home again. Come here, baby. Don't let them rattle you, because then they'll say that you're the cause to blame if one of their animals come up here and try and take us both down. Wow. I can't, you guys. This is my morning. This is my morning. Wow. I would have gone live with it, but I have no idea how this is going to end. You know? So better at least caught on tape or something, right? Apparently there are a lot of locale fans in the city, because they're all driving around playing Carpenter's tunes and stuff this morning that they have seen on their deep fakes, because I do it and they're using my image to do it. So now there's a group across the street. We do have a helicopter overhead, so it has clearly been deemed a pretty serious situation. I haven't seen the police officers arrive yet, though. You would think that they would have taken these sort of precautions first if you're going to have like a home visit with somebody, and actually stage your rescue crews across the street at the pool. You know, make sure that nobody is entering or exiting that front gate, so that they are not in harm's way. You know, making sure that they are covering, making sure that they have pre-coordinated with officers to actually talk about, you know, how to manage this situation in a safe way. Like, hey, notify your neighbor. Notify your neighbor that it's going to be happening, and ask her if she'll please stay inside from this hour to this hour. That would probably have been a wiser idea, right? Don't you think? But instead, I have all of these people coming up on cranes and shit. Wow. Same woman who accused me of having a firearm and firing it off randomly at night has brought two dangerous circus animals to her house. What the fuck is going on downstairs, you guys? And the team just broke into my living room. The door was locked, the security system set. You know what I'm saying? How did they evade my security system? That's a bit concerning, wouldn't you say? Wow. Yeah, they keep just entering my property. Okay, what's that? Oh, now we got lions? Are we for real? We have lions now. Hold up. Am I just seeing things? Because my recent health scare has affected my vision quite a bit. Yeah, it might just be shapes on the window. I'm trying to keep Sally quiet while this is going on so she doesn't. Is that. This is so crazy, and this is when the worst thing I thought I had to worry about was the deep fakes that Keemstar was making about me throughout his network. which I've already called and reported to the police this morning as well. But I've really been down, like, I've been down for the count, you guys. This is an adrenaline rush. Come here. No. Sweetie, you gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet. Hang tight. I gotta, I have to see if they entered my condo. Stay put, sweetie. Okay, looks like they have remained out of my building, my unit. And because first of all, you can't enter somebody's house without knocking on the door and asking for permission to enter. So that was illegal entry and intimidation. And yeah, this was just yesterday that said downstairs neighbor was misreporting me as firing a weapon on various nights of the year. I've never owned a gun. Not once. Have I ever fired one? Once when I was like, I don't know, 18. My then boyfriend took me to a local firing range. I fired one shot. I bullseyed and I set it down and said, no, thank you. Not interested. I trust our men and women in uniform to handle that for me because I'm not going to do it. It's especially troubling while I'm sitting up here that they shined a scope at me directly. Absolutely not so. And my downstairs neighbors and I used to be on better terms when they found out that I was doing so much for the Democratic Party. When they found out I was, running field campaigns for Bernie and phone banking and stuff like that. But their goodwill pretty much dropped off as soon as we went into the pandemic. And they are the kind of people who just want to blame all of their own problems on the people around them. Okay, you can see them. You would think that you'd give your neighbors a warning if you were going to be bringing over dangerous animals that are easily triggered. You'd think, right? So now they're blocking a different apartment with those animals. Oh. That looks like an elephant. They're just, blocking off people's houses without discussing it with them. Nobody came up here and asked for my permission. Would you mind staying inside with your dog during these hours? Nobody asked me for that. I doubt they would have asked the people that live across the street either. Just amazing that they would have coordinated something like this. Look at that. They brought the whole circus with them. Never a dull moment, you guys. There's still something in the backyard downstairs. So there must be more downstairs because they still have their snipe team across the street. Wow. What great friends to have, you guys. It's good that I can't hear whatever BS they're saying right now. He had a bear back there. Looks like a dude dressed up like a bear. Okay, I'm gonna get going because it sounds like they're gonna try and enter my apartment again.